Welcome to Sales Cookie, everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through how you can calculate and pay commissions only when you get paid using Sales Cookie. So I'm using our blog titled How to Pay Commissions Only When You Get Paid as a backdrop. It has a ton of really useful information. I'm just going to be touching on some key highlights, so I highly recommend checking out this article at your convenience. So if you want to calculate commissions based on bookings but only pay commissions when you receive payment, you know that's not a trivial setup because you have two competing timelines. So let's walk through that a little bit more in detail. So one timeline establishes potential commissions based on bookings. So as reps close more deals, they will hit accelerators, quota retirement, and so forth. And your second timeline establishes due or earned commissions based on you receiving money from your customers. So if you look at a just quick graph, you can see deal A closed in January but didn't get paid until June versus deal C closed in January and also got paid in January. So how would we show that to our reps? But let's walk through by breaking it down piecemeal by piecemeal. So first part is looking at attainment. We typically want to assign a commission amount to each eligible deal. So say there were 3 deals in January. The first 2 deals are at the first tier or attainment threshold of 10%. Now deal C has crossed over a quota threshold, so qualifies for an accelerated 12%. So our first task is to remember this commission rate for each deal based on attainment. Next, when we go look at payments, we can't think of payment events just as simple release triggers, because if you think that, a payment came in, let's go ahead and pay that commission amount for a corresponding opportunity in full, that actually might be wrong, because what might have happened is that your deals might be paid incrementally, or invoice amounts can be different because of rebates, discounts, credits, and taxes. So how should we handle this? So typically what we would look at is, say, back to example, deal A, it closed in January for $100. You first got a payment in April incrementally of $70 and then a second final payment of $30. So what we would recommend is looking at that deal's attainment-based payout threshold and multiplying it with the amount paid in that one invoice. So you're paying the commission incrementally for that deal. So how does that actually work out? Typically, when you want to pay commissions when you get paid strategy, you typically are dealing with 2 different systems: a CRM system that's tracking your opportunities or closed deals versus a billing system that's tracking your payments. And the tricky part is, how do we make sure we are syncing our opportunities with invoices? So again, a lazy way might be to think about, let's just match based on customer name or an amount name, but we just talked through how the amounts could be different because you could get incremental payment. We know customer names can be different across different systems. So what we typically recommend is find a unique ID that ties different records. So for example, the Salesforce opportunity ID could be in one or more invoices that are associated with that opportunity ID, and this allows for us to robustly and automatically identify and match correctly the payments to deals. The next situation to think through is, how do we explain to our reps the difference between estimated versus owed commission? What's a balance for them? So typically we use a pretty flexible approach. We would create 2 different commission plans. One is calculating estimated commissions based on deal attainment, based on the Salesforce data, for example, and then another commission plan which calculates earned commission based on paid invoices, say within QuickBooks. And we want to use a magic function to look up previously estimated commissions and apply that rate to the invoice amount. And so for the reps, they're going to see clearly for every deal or opportunity an estimated commission amount versus an actual earned commission amount. They would even have a table that shows them withheld commissions, because these are deals awaiting payment, and as you receive payment, this gets decremented. So in summary, if you want to use a pay when you get paid model, you're definitely increasing complexity both from a calculation administrative perspective as well as for your rep statements. And secondly, what we've noticed is that sometimes the reps will try to game the system. They will close a lot of deals that they know will never get paid just so they can inflate their bookings and reach accelerators. But then on the back end, you're going to have an issue around collection and how do you handle the higher attainments, which can never be offset. So if you have the flexibility, we suggest considering 2 alternative approaches. One is to pay commissions upfront as deals close and clawback commissions when you don't receive payment. This obviously works really good from a rep motivation, morale perspective, because they see a quick turnaround on their commissions right after closed amounts. and lets you cleanly apply negative attainment in future periods. Or if you can use a payment date to establish both attainment-based payout rates and issuance of commissions, so you can only then be using and relying on one system rather than two systems. And then in summary, I'm just going to put in a plug quickly for our help center. So if on our website under help, if you go to support center, you would see pretty detailed knowledge base articles on how to set up pay when you get paid plans using only invoices or one system versus how to set up a pay when you get paid plans using two systems. Any questions, drop us a line. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.